Guys, and welcome back to Downhill Night. So we are on Route 6, and let's just jump right back in. After our battle against the Harpoon, the CR-10 drifts lazily down the mountain road. Just then, I noticed something. What? The meter's running? Oh, sorry about that. Michi adjusts the meter. The display changes. Surcharge? Well, it's early morning fares after all. But how far is it to my house anyway? I dig out my wallet and check how much money I have. Just kidding, it was a joke. A joke? Yeah, a joke. I couldn't expect you to pay me. That's not funny, I'm really poor, remember? My shoulders slump in relief, and I lean back in the seat. The sun is already high in the sky, and it's starting to become brighter out. I look out the open side window, and a cool morning breeze caresses my face. I gaze into the distance. I was really glad to hear that, though, Michi says, sounding like she's talking to herself. Weren't you? Huh? Lily said it. She said, let's chase our dreams together. They'll come true for sure. Let's race again sometime. Doesn't that make you happy too? Yeah. Lily had said that to us after the battle. Apparently, Oba and Lily want to be the best in the world, just like us. They have the same dream as Michi and I. But it was all thanks to you. All I could do was laugh, but my laugh becomes awkward and uncomfortable as I think about what will happen in the future. I risked everything in the battle against Oba. It really was all due to my own strength. But I know sooner or later, Michi will have to find out about the real me. A special power had vanished from inside me. During the battle with the Oba, I didn't pass out like usual, and I didn't feel like throwing up afterward. I remember everything clearly too. Before the battle and during it, I remember everything I said and did. The other me never appeared again. It all might have went away when I smashed my head on the dashboard of the shopkeeper's car. I start thinking about the reason, but I don't regret losing that special ability. But now that I don't have that skill anymore, it pains me to think that I'll be of no use to Michi. What are you mumbling about? What? Oh, nothing. Michi interrupts my thoughts, bringing me back to reality. But you seem to be staring out the window the whole time. I was just thinking. I look away from the window and another thought slams into me. This means my partnership with Michi will be finished. No way! No way! I can't let that happen. It's true that I gave in to temptation and cheered on Michi, but now I know Michi is the only one for me. I wish time could stop right now. Even so, the scenery keeps flowing past. Thanks for the ride. Say, Michi? Would you like to come in? Huh? You're tired, aren't you? I'll make us some tea. But Her father told me not to see her again. I'm already breaking that promise. Dad drove to the hospital today for rehab. He's not here, huh? So, you see? Oh my god, is that Bubbles? She has a Bubbles pillow. I'm so jealous. And that's how I ended up in Michi's room. I'll go get us some tea. Wait here, okay? Michi leaves me alone in her room. This is the first time I've actually seen Michi's private life. Now that I think about it, I actually don't know much about her at all. Sorry to keep you waiting. Just then, Michi comes back into the room carrying some tea, as I'm just touching all of her things, especially the Bubbles pillow. Here you go. Thanks. What should I do? If I tell Michi the truth, she'll... What's wrong? You look pale. Michi said something, but I can't hear her at all. I don't want to lose her. I... Are you okay? It all happened so suddenly. As Michi comes over to check on me, I pounce on her and pin her to the ground. Michi, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I should do. An overwhelming feeling of despair and self-loathing ravages me. All I can do now is bury my face in Michi's chest and apologize. You don't need to worry about a thing. She pats my head like a lost kitten and gives me a hug. Michi, I don't mind as long as it's you. I look up and see Michi's face. She's not smiling cheerfully like usual, though. She's smiling gently and lovingly. Okay, this is where I have to cut it, guys. I will see you after this whole scene. So, yeah. Okay, guys, so that scene hopefully is over. Yeah, they're still naked, but it's pretty censored, so let's just, yeah. I stare into space. Michi is next to me. We're lying in bed together. I can feel her heart beating against my shoulder. Words just can't describe how I feel right now. I'm here, and Michi is with me. It's been like this since we first met. That's why I just want to sit here quietly and let the feeling of pure joy sink in. Just then, I remembered there was something I needed to do. I wanted to tell her exactly how I feel. Still lying down, I turn my head towards Michi. She looks up at me, her eyes glimmering. She's smiling happily. I open my mouth. Hey. What is it? There's something I want to tell you. Okay. Might not be able to navigate anymore. What? During the battle with the harpoon, I wasn't able to navigate like in all of the other battles. I can't do it anymore. Won't be able to navigate like before. No, that's not true. Nietzsche smiles warmly at me as I hang my head. She kisses me gently. You did better than ever this time, after all. What? I could tell during the battle with the harpoon. I knew you were the only navigator for me. Are you sure you want me? I try to calm my unease, and Michi smiles at me. Michi. Yes? I want you to stay smiling by my side, just like this. Ah. A brief moment passes, and Michi smiles broadly. Okay. I softly kiss her. Thank you. Michi. Time passes as we kiss each other. The days pass, just like usual. The warm sunlight shines through the mountain top onto Nihachi. The shop is empty. It's still morning, so there aren't many customers. Michi and I are here. Aw, she's working. Oh, don't worry about that. I'll do it. No, I can do it. It's still kind of weird seeing Michi in an apron as she wipes down the tables. She's been working here at Nihachi for a while now, with the shopkeeper's blessing. Say! I don't respond immediately when Michi calls my name. I'm too busy staring at her in her work uniform. Her next words, though, snap me back to reality. I saw a magazine yesterday. Lily and Oba were in it. It was amazing. They really are racing all over the world. How many years have passed since then? Oba and Lily worked hard together and graduated from racing onto the ridge to racing all over the world. Once in a while I see them in magazines or on TV. I'm relieved to see that they're still healthy and working hard, but for some reason I feel really uneasy and my chest starts to tighten. I have no idea why. Did you hear me? Huh? Oh, yeah. I start working again. It's not like I'm not satisfied with my life. Michi is here with me and we're even working together. I couldn't possibly be happier, or at least that's what I thought. But why does my chest feel so tight? Why do I feel so anxious? Just then the door slides open. Hello? Welcome. Michi, so this is where you're working now, huh? What are you doing here? If you're just here to window shop, then scram. Don't be like that, big bro. I'm not here to window shop. Then why are you here? Well, you see, I installed a turbocharger on my Torador. I came here to test drive it today. Oh, wow! How did the turbo work? Since you're here in one piece, you apparently didn't get into an accident. Well, I was too scared to use it. Then why did you install it in the first place? But if I went any faster, I'd get killed for sure. Knowing Mieda, he probably would get himself killed. Don't worry. All you have to do is practice. Take it one step at a time. Michi! Get away from my girlfriend. You're not worthy of having a turbocharger. I heard that. You just said something really awful about me, like it was nothing. It's not awful, it's the truth. How could you say such heartless things with this mouth of yours? Ow! Let go! Knock it off, you idiot! Whoops, I was about to make her to me. Your face looks funny. Don't just stand there, help me! Hey! A sudden bellowing shout makes us all freeze. What are you doing? You've got deliveries to make. Get moving now! Yes, sir! I grab the delivery box and run through the door. I climb into Michi's CR10 and step on the gas. You're sounding good today, old buddy. Let's go. The engine roars as though it's answering me. I swerve out of the cramped parking lot and race down the ridge. Sean forgot to load up the delivery box. I'll go take it to him. Mieta, can I borrow your Torador? Alright, let's go! With your skills and my new turbocharger, we'll catch Big Bro for sure. Wait for me, Shao, I'll catch you. Oh goodness. Really? Really? Oh, well, I guess this is, yeah, I guess this is the, ending credits. That's great. Well, I mean, I've heard that there's a lot more to this game than this, so if, my time runs out after the credits are done, which I don't think it will, hopefully the credits aren't that long, but I'll let the credits play out, and we will continue doing this. But oh my god! Oh hey, big bro! Okay, here we go, here we go! Ah! No! No! Okay, well, I mean, I know that there is more to this. There's like ending number 2's and whatever. So, you know what? Let's just do it. Okay, so let's just get to our yeah, let's just get to the first thing, because we already know what all this is. Okay, so he, like, tweet. Okay, yeah, so we already know what all of this is, so, I'm just gonna go straight to the first thing. Hopefully soon. Bam! Bam! Ugh! I hit my head! Ah! Hi, Michi! And hi, Panties! And hi, Michi! Hi, Panties! Hi, Michi! And that smile. Okay. So there's no mistaking it! I finally met you! You're the legendary man, right? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Hooray! I finally met you! Wait, what? What's going on? Her face is glowing, it's almost blinding. I'm so happy! The person for the legend really exists! I wasn't sure myself! Come on! You should have told me you really existed! I have no idea what's going on right now. She hit me with the car, and now she's acting like a nut! I'm sorry, but I'm hardly legendary. And you're so handsome, too! Oh, wait, maybe they have. Teach me, please! Teach me how to drive faster! You've got a lot of guts, I see. Hey, wait, I've ended up going along with her. What am I doing? She hit me with her car, too. Whatever happened to that? Anyway, right now I should... Let's see, well... You're really gonna teach me? You will? If we meet again, that is. I instantly leap into the twisted remains of my moped. The girl yells something at me as I leave, but I couldn't hear her. After leaving the scene, my heartbeat begins to slow down and I can finally think clearly. Man, that scared me. The soba's ruined, though. How am I going to explain this one? I try to think of an excuse as I drive back up the road. After a short while, my moped starts to make a weird noise. It begins to sputter and shake. My trusty moped bounces and bumps along the smooth asphalt as though it were an off-road track. It must have been caused by the accident. It'll be fine. It's nothing to worry about. Love will conquer all. I repeat these words silently in my mind as I head back up to the shop. Somehow, I managed to make it back safely. I'm back. What are you doing here? Let's set that aside for now. No. The girl greets me and hands me some tea. I'm really sorry about before. It's nothing. What are you doing here anyway? How did you know I would be coming back here? But I'm glad to meet you. Come on, answer my question. I'm sure we'll get along really well from now on. Yeah. She hands me some tea as I'm on the verge of collapsing. It sure is relaxing. I'm so glad I was born in Japan. Anyway, our lessons will start tomorrow. I'm counting on you. Lessons? You mean I'm going to... for her? Hey, wait! She disappears with lightning speed. I try to follow behind her and suddenly remember. That's right, I made a promise and now I'm going to have to keep it. She's good. I mutter to myself, rubbing my chin and staring into space. Suddenly I'm struck down by a bolt from the blue. Ow! I'm sorry. I endure the pain as I head out on another delivery. My mind is still filled with thoughts of what just happened. My room is a total pigsty. You can't even see the floor for all the empty noodle cups, half-full soda bottles, overflowing ashtrays, and piles of magazines and videotapes. Naturally, the magazines and tapes are of the porn variety. It's okay, this is my swingin' bachelor pad. You know, making excuses to myself is kind of pathetic. A disgusting fermented smell wafts from the kitchen. This toxic waste dump is my room. I flop onto my bed and writhe in pain. Ow. Although it had dulled for a while, my pain suddenly returns. I touch the lump on my head. It's still warm and the throbbing won't stop. I try putting some ice on it, but it doesn't seem to help. I guess I should consider myself lucky I wasn't fired. That's right, think positive. I got hit by a car, but at least I didn't lose my job. And I got to see a cute girl's panties too. But man, what a day. What was that all about anyway? She hit me with her car, then came running over asking me if I was the person from the legend. Does she think that I'm someone else? How could she make a mistake like that? What kind of legend is she talking about? Is there some kind of legend on Maida Ridge about some guy delivering soba on a moped? No, she was obviously talking about driving cars. I have no idea what's going on. I don't want to think about it anymore. It's time to get some sleep. Ow. The next day, I head back to work at Nihachi. Fortunately, my moped just needed a new handlebar and mirror, and it was good as new. What a relief. If it had been totaled, I don't have the money to buy a new one. And without my moped, I wouldn't even be able to go to Nihachi, so I'd lose my job. No more accidents for me, I've had enough. Unlike yesterday, today's deliveries went off without a hitch. My head feels clear and fresh. The lump on my head has shrunk a little, but every once in a while it bumps into my helmet, which kinda hurts a bit. I'd finish all of my deliveries in peace without getting into any accidents, or ruining the noodles or anything like that. I head back up the ridge. Everything looks the same as always. It almost seems like everything that happened yesterday was just a dream. That's right, it was just a dream. I'll just forget about what happened yesterday and I'm gonna slack off. I make up my mind and stop the moped. I pull a cigarette and lighter out of my pocket. I light the cigarette and a trail of smoke floats into the clear blue sky. The sight makes me feel like I'm dreaming. There's no reason to get all uptight about things. I'll just take my sweet time as I do my job. Modern life is just too fast-paced anyway. Things should be slower and more relaxed. As I think about the problems of modern society, I light up another cigarette. I hear a deep rumbling engine in the distance. It sounds like it's moving pretty fast. If I wasn't standing in an emergency lane, I'd have probably jumped over the guardrail by now. After a short while, a familiar-looking black car flies through the sharp curve headed right towards me. Whoa! Don't scare me like that. I'm traumatized by the squealing of tires right now. You shouldn't drive so fast anyway. Japan's a small, peaceful place. Exhaust gas is bad for the environment too, you cocky asshole. As I mumble silently to myself, the car door opens as though the driver heard me. The driver steps out, but this is all the time that I have for this episode, guys, so if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. I will be continuing ending number 2 for the whole game next time that I play this. Yeah, so anyways, thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!